an arms dealer. The BLM Center for Black Power is in the heart of Leimert Park and has opened its doors to everything from youth organizers to toy drives to film screenings and community town hall meetings. To make a donation or make a request, please visit blmla.org. That's blmla.org. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
We would be the best of all friends. It turned to be LOVE, and I was your man. So you was my lady friend. We spent time. I found a way to be by your side through the ins and outs, the wrongs and rights. After a while of being settled down, I didn't know how to keep the love, 'cause I was young. I wish I knew then what I know now. I wouldn't let you go. I swear I would have made this love grow. Spent a lot of time and a lot of dough trying to match what we had, and now I was hoping we could find a way. I was hoping we could find a way to have what we had again today. Have what we had again today. Though it's been some time since you and I. It wouldn't hurt to try to find our love. Wish that I would have known the treasures I found.
Hey, here's a pro tip we tend to forget. You can't resolve conflict with an emotionally immature person, because let me show you how it will go. If they do something that hurt you or made you feel disrespected and you bring it up to them, they will say, "Geez, are you really going to make a big deal about this after one time? I mean, that's a little neurotic, don't you think? Maybe you're just being a little too sensitive." But if you hadn't said anything and you let it go for maybe 5 times before you brought it up and said, "Hey, so you've done this 5 times now, it's a pattern, can you stop doing it because it's hurtful to me?" They would say, "Oh yeah, I guess I'm the bad guy. I mean, I can't do anything right. You just want me to be perfect. And what do you keep in score in a little notebook every time I do something? I mean, that's something a crazy person would do." So since you've been taught that sacrificing your needs for others is called love, since you've been conditioned to believe that overgiving is what gives you value or worth, since you've been programmed that having boundaries isn't very nice, you'll do what so many people do. You'll stay silent and bury your feelings. The only problem is you can't live like that. Your body knows what your mind doesn't. Honesty and vulnerability are necessary for intimacy and connection, and there's no point in being vulnerable with someone who only hurts you, is there? So the resentment and anger just build and build until you eventually explode on them over something small and probably unrelated.
That's Johnny on relationships, right? That's Jimmy on relationships. Let me just say this. I'm not attacking your relationships. I know you listening to this show like, he in our business. He all up in our mess. Like, why is he reading? Turn this off before our relationship ends.
Right. People got a lot of conversations to have.
So I would ask 2 questions. One, are we afraid of information that will reveal the cracks and flaws in our relationship? Right? So we try to protect the relationship from that information getting in and eroding the relationship even further. And then also, because we don't have the software that we've outlined, and we're trying to protect against it and always feel good and try to maintain the positive moments and stack memories and all of that, right?
Right.
Could that kind of pressure buildup lead to cheating? Regardless of socioeconomic status, regardless of who you are, what you are, could it lead to stepping out?
Well, of course.
Let's talk to it.
Anything can lead to cheating. You know, that's also an excuse. That's also immaturity in a person's inability to sit in the uncomfortability, right? Always needing to be needed, right? Those are internal wounds, right? Like you were
break
talking about
glass in case of boredom.
Bingo. Yes.
Right.
those things fulfill us, and I can't even say like people are terrible or bad because they cheat. It's not a nice thing to do, because at the end of the day, honesty is the biggest piece to have a true intimate relationship, right? But yeah, people can step out and cheat because when that comfort breaks down, and you were saying something about why do we stay in this?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's comfortable, it's warm, it's fuzzy in there, right? Nobody wants to be alone. So if you bring this stuff up and be left alone, then you're like scrolling Instagram alone, watching other people's happy relationships, right? Wishing you had that.
I've got riddles. Are you ready?
Go.
Can you answer these riddles?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I am the Riddler.
Precious was cooking with the riddles.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see. I got riddles.
Riddle me this.
Why do so many people with fully developed prefrontal cortices still act like emotional toddlers? I'm not giving you the answer.
Oh, I gotta come.
You gotta come with the answer.
Why do they still do this? They don't know no better. Just because your brain is big, it don't mean anything's in it. I got a lot of empty boxes at the house. Okay, I don't know where the shoes is at though.
But here's the crazy part. You really already said this answer. I'm going to give you the answer.
All right, give me the answer.
Because getting the adult hardware at 25 or 26 is automatic. Installing the adult software is apparently too much adulting for the average year one repeat offender whose inner child still defaults to anxious protest meltdowns, avoidant shutdowns, or disorganized flip-flopping. The instant intimacy asks for anything real.
Right. So even if I handed you the software, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
You wouldn't know what to do with it, so you got to go to hell.
Definitely.
People don't like hearing it put that way.
You got to go to hell.
Because fear makes you a control monger.
Yeah.
So you think you can control it and maintain.
So it doesn't hurt. Doesn't make
it's
you
not going to hurt. I can. Yeah. But you're actually making it worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I got more.
All right, let's do it.
What do you call a 35-year-old who can file taxes on time but melts down the second their partner expresses a legitimate need?
Besides emotionally immature, developmentally stunted,
I need something.
An inner child.
Selfish. You my people. I need you to show up for me in this moment. What do you call a 35-year-old who can file taxes on time but melts down the second their partner expresses a legitimate need?
Yeah, I already said it. They're fragile. They're emotionally fragile. Okay? They're wounded.
I think you're right. I'm just looking at the answer.
I
got the cheat sheet.
I believe you. I picture people, and I'm trying not to say names. I got my examples become too real, so I'm like, oh, what developmental stage did their parents fail them in? Which one did they not successfully navigate?
Oh my
to
God.
Where I see consequences of ruptured stages.
That's because you're a Scorpio. You can't help but be vindictive.
We're just direct. Let's not name call.
Am I pathologizing?
You're dropping down a couple of developmental notches.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't pathologize my fellow Scorpios.
That's right. Thank you.
Well, I'm not fellow.
You wish. I know. It's okay.
No, I'm your big brother.
It slipped.
It's
Freudian slip.
It's fine.
You wish you could be us.
Just come before you. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, Dr. P is in here cooking. When we come forward, we're going to go through some more of these riddles. And I'm going to give the answer to the one before.
I like it.
When we come forward, more from the VOR.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Black former MMA fighter and anti-violence advocate Lumumba Sayers Sr. has been convicted of second-degree murder and evidence tampering.
We, the jury, find the defendant Lumumba Sayers guilty of count number 1, murder in the second degree, signed by the foreperson.
Prosecutors say Sayers killed a man at a child's birthday party in 2024, believing he was tied to his son's death. The U.S. Supreme Court has ordered Texas to keep its newly redrawn congressional map in place. The ruling overturns a lower court decision that found evidence of racial gerrymandering. The mid-decade redistricting was requested by President Trump. And Jimmy Kimmel is responding after President Trump and the First Lady called for his firing. Kimmel defended a joke he made following the White House Correspondents' Dinner scare, saying it was meant as humor, not harm, and noted he's long spoken out against gun violence. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
For the fourth time in this first round playoff series, the Lakers will not have to worry